From Twitter bans to antitrust hearings, tech giants and Trump have had their fair share of drama. But with Trump back in the political spotlight for term 2.0, there's a surprising shift in the air. The same big tech companies that once distanced themselves might just be leaning in closer. But why? Back in the day, Trump was totally throwing shade at big tech companies like Twitter, Facebook, and Google. He accused them of bias, and they even faced congressional grilling sessions. Fast forward to January 2021, and things got even messier. After the Capitol riots, social media platforms banned Trump, effectively silencing him online. This was a huge move showcasing how strained their relationship had become. Fast forward to now, and things seem to have turned dramatically. Besides the fact that one of the biggest tech CEOs, Elon Musk, is practically Trump's wingman, others are also gearing up to roll with Trump in his second stint. We've seen major CEOs like Mark Zuckerberg from Meta, Sundar Pichai from Google, Bezos of Amazon, and Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella were among the tech heavyweights that took to X to publicly congratulate Trump after his recent election win. And Will Ormis, a tech news writer for the Washington Post, says that big tech leaders didn't give the same kind of praise to President Biden when he won in 2020. In fact, the tech giants are not just sending well wishes, they're also opening their wallets. Now, this is a classic move in politics. If you want to play nice with the new president, you show support financially. Reports say that some of these tech leaders are cutting checks. I mean, big ones. We're talking about $1 million in donation to Trump's Inauguration fund. And it's not just money. Many tech CEOs have been lining up for private meetings with Trump at Mar-A-Lago. Tim Cook from Apple and Jeff Bezos are among those who have sought appointments. This is a stark contrast to their previous approach where they often avoided direct engagement with him. Well, it's pretty obvious. Nobody wants to be the bad guy in a power struggle with Washington. Over the past few years, big tech has been under fire from both Democrats and the Republicans. You probably remember those antitrust lawsuits or the demands for more content moderation, right? They've got both sides breathing down their necks. Trump focused on deregulation across industries during his first run. Sure, he clashed with Silicon Valley, but his administration didn't push sweeping crackdowns on tech companies like Biden's DOJ is doing right now. With Trump back, Republicans will control regulatory levers again. And guess what? A pro-Trump Congress will push for laws that ease up on big tech in some areas, like liability protection for content moderation, that is, if the companies play ball. In layman's terms, if they're nice to Trump, they might avoid tougher regulations. Some tech insiders are betting that Trump's second term will be more bark than bite when it comes to antitrust. And if the companies show they're willing to work with him, they could dodge the harshest penalties. So there you have it. Big tech isn't just cozying up to Trump for fun. It's about survival, money, and staying ahead of the political game. Whether it's avoiding regulation or riding the Trump wave to fend off unwanted attention, the incentives are too big to ignore. And let's be honest, in the world of politics and business, there's no permanent enemies, just convenient alliances. So what do you think? Are we looking at a marriage of convenience or something more strategic?